Hey YouTubers, Roland Martin here. Well, today we're deep down in the Everglades, and I'm by myself. I have nobody in the boat with me. I'm just gonna do a single deal, and I'm out here in a bunch of hydrilla. And I slid the canoe down from the car, from the truck. I just slid it down with the rocks. I had a blanket. I put a blanket on the rocks to keep it from scratching it too much, and I'm just going to paddle my way through this heavy hydrilla. Now, I don't have a trolling motor today for the simple reason that the hydrilla is so thick that the only way to get through it is to paddle a canoe through it. I don't think the trolling motor is going to even help me here, so I didn't bring a trolling motor. I'm just going to paddle around in little open pockets. Now, for lures, let's talk about lures. The first thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to catch a big fish on a frog. I love to frog fish. Now here's a frog, it's a spro frog, and it's all set up with 65-pound test line, and I have the new Pro Series rod. Okay, I'm going to cast out right in front of me and just make a nice cast in these little open pockets. Just kind of work the frog slow and easy. First cast of the morning, I hate to catch them the first cast. Of course you can, you might. What's happening with the frog. And I don't know if there's any fish here. I heard a fish when I was launching the boat. I heard a big fish bust water. So that was a big deal. Farther. And you know, the thing about this canoe is I can put it back in the truck real quick. So if this mile or so in here doesn't pay off, I can put it back in the truck and go another couple miles and try some new water real quick. Okay folks, I've just relaunched my canoe. This time I put my trolling motor on, and I got a little battery, and I'm going to try going up and down this canal for a second. But first I'm going to make a couple casts. I'm going to make a cast out there, see what happens, see if there's any fish right here. Oh, there's one. I got one. First cast. That was a good deal. That's better. That's a better deal. It's not very big, but at least it's a start. Just throw that one back. Put these pliers up. Make another cast out there. See what happens. A little bit of current right here. They're running some pumps down. See, they move water all around in these Everglades. They just from Lake Okeechobee, and they just are constantly moving water up and down the canal systems here. And I like. Oh, there's one hit it. He just hit it. Oh, another one hit it. The big one. I got him. That's what we're talking about. Yes, sir. Now we're talking. Yes, sir. Haven't even started. That current makes a big difference. That current really makes a big difference. When you find current in the Everglades, it's just like, that's the magical deal. That's a nice quality bass. Finally, yeah, we hadn't done much with them before, but now we got a topwater bite going right here in this current, and we'll back it up with a worm. The old worm might pay off really well. Throw it up there. Okay. But see, there's a little bit of current now coming around. Ooh, there's another one behind it. Another one underneath it. Ooh. I got him. Oh, I missed him. Oh, he's got it again. I got it. I got him. Look at this guy. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking. We got some good fish going here, boys. Yeah. Look at this. I'm just getting started, but the current, I found the current. The current's the deal. Current on the devil's horse. Be careful they don't bite and then flop around. Get my, boy, you don't want to get hooked. I get my pliers. Oh boy, there's a whole bunch of fish out there. And you know that there's a school here. That's the other thing. What happens in this current situation, sometimes, and I'm not saying it's going to happen now, but there's most likely a school here. Okay, try that again. Boy, this devil horse is fun, fun, fun. I'm using a favorite rod. This is the Whitebird series. It's their lower price series, but it has a good action, and I like it a whole lot. It's a 7-foot medium action. Yeah, it's a 7.21. It's a pretty good. It's a 7.2. It's a 7.2, but it has good action, and it's one of the inexpensive rods Favorite has, and it's coupled up with the Solus Reel, the old black one, but it casts good. I'm just making a nice long cast out there. I got 20-pound line. Okay. I'll just let it drift to see how it's drifting along in the current. Okay. The topwater's fun though. There's something about a visual action, just seeing those fish bite. I mean, you can't beat, you know, particularly a cloudy day like this. You got a beautiful overcast day. It's not much wind. Water is pretty clear. So that's and it's warm. Okay, there's 4 things that make a good topwater day. You need fairly warm water. You need fairly clear water. Low light's best, and low wind. So you got all 4 situations here that really kind of lead to a good topwater day. Well then, no more fish right there. That's kind of cool though. What else? There's one. I got one. I got one. I got one. Nice one. Yeah. Nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we're talking. The old topwater trick. The old topwater trick. I love it. He's right up against that bank. Maybe even a lot more here. You know, and whenever there's this many fish, I've caught 4 right here. There's probably a big 6 or 8 pounder in here too, as well. So we're gonna try to get that thing going. These are nice scrappy bass. People say, well, be careful of the way you release them. No, bass are pretty tough. Bass are pretty tough. They can handle it. Okay. Okay, I'm all turned around now. And I'm going to ease out here with the trolling motor. Put the trolling motor down in the water. Okay. Hitting at it. There you got it. Oh, that's a good one. That's a big one. There's a big one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Look at this guy. Oh yeah. Big old giant fish. Big old giant one, son. Look at this guy. Woo! This is what we're talking about. This is big time fishing here, boys. This is big time fishing. Oh yeah. Really a big one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh heavens. Woo! Oh yes, sir. That's the kind of fish. That's the kind of fish that we're dealing with. That's a good one there, boys. Be careful. He's in the 5-pound class. That's always good to have fish that size. There's just so many fish like that in here. Catch a lot of 5-pounders, and yet the 5-pounders, you know, you think could be 10-pounders. But anyway, that's a really quality bass, as you see. Let me just show you another thing I'm doing with this plug. I've taken on this is 20-pound monofilament. By the way, you want to use monofilament, not fluorocarbon, because monofilament won't sink as much. Fluorocarbon sinks so far down that when you go to pull the plug on a slow retrieve, it'll pull it under. Well, the other thing that I'm doing here is I've tied a little bimini twist, because this is I'm with some big fish, and that keeps the line out straight. See, it doesn't get around the propeller that way. The propeller would normally wrap that line, but in this case, it just does a great job. I throw it out there, and that front propeller will continue to turn. Okay. Ooh, there's a good one. There's another good. Oh, son, he was a real good one. Man, wow. Another one's got it. Another one's got it. Another one's got it. Oh yeah, look at this guy. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Now, hey, folks, I'm telling you what, we got the deal going here. This is the deal. Top water fishing. Top water time. Top water devil's horse time. Woo! Look at him. Look at that nice bass. Isn't that a beauty? Isn't that a beauty? That's a beauty, son. That's as pretty as can please. Be careful with those hooks. You know, I'm by myself today, and if I hook myself, I'm in trouble. Beautiful, nice bass. Whoa, son. I'm telling you, this current's the deal. I'm gonna just stay on this canal. There's gonna be big ones in here too, so I don't know that I need to go anywhere. Oh boy, that's a good one. That's a good one. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Woo! Oh yeah. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Woo! Hey, not real big, but he sure hit hard. He hit hard as can be. What a deal. What a deal. Man, you know, don't often find a school of fish like this. Heck, the car's right there. I mean, I haven't gone anywhere. I got a school of fish in front of me. Woo! That double line is doing this job. It's doing perfect. Right out there. Oh, another one got it. Oh, son. I mean, every cast. It's not, these aren't big fish, but it's like every single cast. I don't know, how can you beat that? How can you beat that kind of action? You just can't beat it. I mean, that's some action and a half, son. That is something else. Wow. That is something else. I'm telling you what, folks. This is some kind of a deal. Right here. I've had a strike every cast now for like 10 casts. Another one's got it. Look at this guy. This is way big. This is a great big one. That's a great big one. Like 10 in a row. Big fish, just giant fish. Oh my God. That's good. 3 and 4 pounders every single cast. I mean, this is something else. I don't know where my pliers are. Get my pliers. This is incredible. This is incredible. Incredible, folks. Just an incredible day. And you know, with the current coming in like this, I don't know how many fish are in here. It could be 100. They just keep fighting. Really something. You know, you dream about a spot like this. You know, you don't always find them. These are hard places to find. I really don't know why there's so many right here, but there's a ton of fish right here, and these are nice big bass. Nice big quality fish. Nice big ones. I'm going to try to anchor the boat somehow. Well, I'm doing all right. That's 10 casts in a row. So, see how tell you what, coming down here to the Everglades, you're going to find some beautiful bass. And this is one of them. Make sure I don't... Yeah, coming down here to the Everglades, you're going to find some beautiful bass. Look at the size of that guy. Isn't that a beautiful fish? Now that's what we're talking about, folks. Topwater action at its best. I mean, you don't often find a good topwater day like today. You know, here it is, July. This is in a big old 5-pounders and stuff we're hitting, and we've had like 12 strikes in a row out there. Big giant fish, and some of them are pretty big. This is a pretty big one. And the day's not over, but I tell you what, you'll have to admit, folks, this is great topwater action. And I think I've shown you a few things about fishing the proper deal. I told you about the right conditions that you need, the calm water, the clear water, the overcast day, the low wind. And it's just a perfect combination of catching fish, and you couple it up with a good topwater plug. Of course, we caught some on the frog this morning too, caught some on the worm, but a good topwater plug like that Devil's Horse, and you'll have a time of your life. Hey, listen, I appreciate you watching. Thanks for subscribing. You're so good. I love working with you guys and girls. It's just YouTube. Oh, another big one. YouTubing's a lot of fun. Well, I got some fish to catch, so let me get going, catch another fish or two. We'll see you again soon.